Hi, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow Grannies.
Grannies. Yay!
Hey! We are here on YouTube and TikTok Live. We come on Saturday and Sunday mornings when we can, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And what kind of things we talk about? Tell me what kind of things we talk about.
The LGBT plus community.
You're gay,
And
I'm gay, you're
yeah,
gay, I'm gay.
oh my God. Yeah, we talk about whatever is we can find that's interesting with the LGBT community. So I just now hit the button for TikTok, so it's just coming on. So we got to make sure we say hello to everyone that comes on over here on TikTok.
So we'll call out your name when you come on
And
and
one
say
of the
hi.
main reasons we're running both of them is because the people on TikTok seem to have a whole lot of stuff to type in the comments and stuff. So that gives us some good conversation to share with, everybody on YouTube.
I am perky, kind of perky, but I'm really not. I'm really sound asleep. Edie woke me up just 10 minutes ago. Said, hey, 8 o'clock. And I don't know why I'm so tired.
Good morning,
But
Kate. Kate says, Rainbow Grannies, Rainbow Grannies, Rainbow Grannies. I miss you
you guys
guys
so
so,
much.
so much.
Happy to see you. Hey,
Thank you,
Kate.
Kate. Well, we were away last weekend,
That's right.
but boy, were we away on a wonderful time. We were out there in the
Mm,
woods
mm.
doing our
With
camping trip.
with 1,000
Ladies.
leaping, wandering
Yes,
lesbians.
and about 50 kids. They had about 50 kids running around having themselves a great time in the woods. And, it was just a really good time. Actually, tomorrow, I'm going to try to hold off talking a whole lot about it because tomorrow on our YouTube channel, we were really going to talk a lot about it. And we're
Right.
going to share.
Sure. Lisa Vogel, who founded the Michigan Women's Music Festival, was there, and she was selling her book. Going to tell you more about that. And that's all for tomorrow. Today we're going to have a little bit of a shorter session because I have to dash out today to pick up my niece and her fiance from the airport.
So if you happen to
Right.
come over on YouTube, because I do see a little head on YouTube, make
Hi.
sure you type something in the comments so we'll see exactly who it is.
And we'll give
And
you a shout out.
yeah, minimize the thing and do a thumbs up.
Yeah, let's minimize the chat and do a thumbs up.
Morning, Wesley.
Push the
Hey,
algorithm
John.
out.
John, how you doing? What's happening? We're
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. So I shared good morning, Deborah. Aw. Deborah
Morning,
said, good,
beauty.
yeah.
Deborah Carter.
You know what? I do have to tell just a couple
I'm a
things
sleeping beauty today.
about the trip that when we were out.
Okay.
One of the things I shared on the page for the um, Big Mouth Girls
Mm-hmm.
Camping Festival was Women's Festival was I wiped out on my bicycle while we were there. Just, I mean, I had been up and down riding we have e-bikes, but I do pedal. I just keep them on my low level or whatever. So I had rode up and down this road. I couldn't tell you how many times for the
Mm-hmm.
day. I had a wonderful time. I'd ride up the road and there's all these people camping along through the road. So I'd, hi, 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 wave to everybody and check out their camping sites. And I had a wonderful time. So then they were having a parade.
And we were biking. We were biking about 2 to 4 miles a day
Yeah. And so,
while on vacation. I mean,
yeah, right. I checked my speedometer and I think I did a total of like 12 for the
yeah.
whole, trip we were going. So, I mean, we were riding, and 12 is a lot for, two old ladies.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah. So we're out there in this dirt road, we're riding up and down, having a good time. So Judy and I are on our way up because they're having a Dykes on Bikes parade. So we're riding up the road to go to where the parade meets. So we get up there riding up the road, and all of a sudden, hey Mimi, thank you for the gift
Oh,
because
thank
when we
you.
get gifts, I give kisses.
Oh,
So
that made like a
we're
12.
riding up the road, and all of a sudden, boom, my bike hits this hump in the road that I hadn't seen
I was
all
riding
day long.
behind Edie, and I mean,
I was airborne.
she was doing an evil Knievel. She didn't tell me she was going to do
I
evil
was
Knievel.
airborne. It felt like you ever fall and it felt like it's in slow motion, just kind of like, oh. And
Like
as
the
I
Bugs
was
Bunny
going,
show.
yeah, as I was going down, I thought, wow. I mean, I might even said it with my mouth. Wow, where did that hump come from? I never seen it all day. Boom. Yeah, I'm okay. Bam. I come down, and when I come down kind of on my side. I did a tuck and roll, right?
Yeah.
I
Talked with
did
Edie just the day before about a tuck and roll
I
because one of
did
the women over at the festival was talking about that.
I did a tuck and roll, laid it on my rear end, and then lo and behold, what happened? Out of the woods, out of the tents, out of the porta janes, from the heavens, behind trees, up out of ditches, everywhere you could possibly imagine. Out came these sexy butches. And I'ma tell you, I could be known to, flip flop as far as being butch and femme, butch and femme. I am whoever I feel like I am at the time, you know? But I'm gonna tell you, when I was laying down on the ground and I looked up and I saw all those handsome women looking down at me, saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Is there something we can do? Are you okay?" I was like, Lord, it don't get much better than this. And I could tell I didn't break a hip. I could tell, wasn't nothing really hurt bad. It just kind of stunned me, you know?
That's why you didn't go into shock and get all pale.
No,
They
nothing
just had
broke.
the blood rushing right back to your head.
Nothing
Had that
broke.
blood rushing right back everywhere.
Yeah, it was amazing. I forgot Judy was there for a minute. Totally forgot, because I don't even know if I honestly, I didn't even see her. Everything was a blur. I
A
guess
bush blur, a big
a
sexy
big
bush
old sexy
blur.
butch blur. It was amazing. I mean, some of them, it's amazing what they go through to coordinate their outfits in the woods.
Cranberry said, I would have milked that moment.
I, you know, I was in shock because I had flew through the air and landed, but there was one really, really, really handsome one, and I have no idea who this was. I honestly don't think I've seen her the whole entire festival. She must have been a
She
heaven
must have been the one
angel.
that came from
Yeah, it
heaven.
must have been an angel, a heaven angel, heavenly sent angel. She
Like
was standing
discovering the
there,
Holy Grail.
and they knew to pull on me too. That's what was amazing too. You know how sometimes when people fall down, everybody reaches down to try to jerk them up off the ground and everything like that. They didn't do that, and I was so glad because that's when you can hurt people. That's it, angel
Angel
studs.
studs.
Yeah, when I mean you can hurt somebody when you go to grabbing on their arms and pulling them up and all that kind of stuff. You just let them breathe, and that's what they did. They let me sit right there on the dirt for a little while and just get a breathe and think about it for a second, make sure everything was intact, all the pieces was still there and everything, and it was all connected where they're supposed to.
Shannon say, I would say, oh, I need a little massage right here.
I mean, I was thrown off guard for a second. And when I climbed up, because getting up off the ground after you've fallen and you're 65, almost 65 years old, and you're overweight is not a pretty sight. But it was what it was. I'm going to thank God right now. And I try to leave religion out of this, that I was able to get up all by myself. I stood up, and then the angel, the butch angel that was sent down from heaven. Yeah, I flew through the air. So as the butch angel was standing there looking at me, looking right dead in my eyes, and said, "Are you okay? I really need to know. Are you okay?" And I'm gonna tell you, if it wouldn't have been the fact that I was just trying to make sure I was okay, I would have really played this up. I'd been like, I think I need a little bit of help, something maybe
You
my
didn't want to wrap
back,
your arms around her neck when she
I
came
could
down that low, huh? But
no,
now, but that would show
no,
my shoulders are okay. Now I can't do
no.
that.
I was scared. I was like, but I was just like, damn, you look good. I'm gonna tell you that truth. I don't know, because you know how things are a blur when you fall like that.
Mm-hmm.
She could knock at the door right now, and I wouldn't know it was her. Cause
I would. I think I know who you're talking
really,
about. I
she
think I
looked really,
remember
really good.
the
Didn't she
heavenly
have on
stud,
like a
the angel
beige
stud.
outfit? Or
Oh, you know what?
kind
You're
of
talking about. Okay, this is amazing. You fall down. You could have knocked your head. You could have been in a concussion, but you can remember what the butchers were wearing and how well together they put their outfit.
that beige outfit was so nice.
I remember the
Thank you.
face and the haircut and
Yes.
the taking control.
Mm, mm.
And yes, your angel stud did take control, but she took control in a very unaggressive way.
Definitely, definitely. I have no idea. Matter of fact,
But she took control. She want to make sure you're
it makes
okay.
you wish that I had them kind of glasses on that film stuff,
Oh yes,
because then I could see her again and I'd know who she was.
Renee says I'd ask for CPR.
I was thinking about some chest compressions, but I'm gonna tell you, when you're out there at the women's camp, chances are you don't wear no bra. Now I had t-shirt on and stuff, but I had no bra. And the girls was hanging pretty low. And you know what? Miss Butch was so sweet. I never even seen her like making eye contact with my boobies. She was like doing this sincere thing in my eyes, talking about, are you okay? I really need to know if you're okay. And I couldn't tell
I think she was gonna take you to the hospital
if
herself.
she was company, like part of the organization, or if she was just like this miracle angel that came down from the tree heavens, or if anybody,
Angel Stud, if you're here and you're watching it,
if anybody knows who
or
Angel
you come watch
Stud
us
is,
later, let us know. Edie wants to know your name.
Yes, I would like to send you a gift.
Oh.
Yes, I might have to mail it to you.
I work Monday through Friday. Edie knows what day go to the office away.
Mhm.
I wish they should mail it then, but actually she'll hand it to me and say, hey, can you mail this to the post office right next to your office?
She might be watching. And if she is, I want to let her know. She handled the situation just wonderful. And I got up and dusted off and, I looked around me and I saw at least, to be real, I saw at least 3, maybe 4, And I do remember seeing one that just stood back and just kept staring.
That was probably me.
No. Honestly, I didn't even see Judy, and I knew she was behind me.
She was an angel and had to go back to heaven and report your condition.
Yeah, she's like, "Is it time?" Oh my God!
I said it's not time yet.
It's not time
yet. Go check on her. Go see what's going on.
Oh my God, that would have been awful. You remember we watched that Touched by an Angel?
That's right.
If I'd have looked up and that was Andrew, Andrew from Touched by an Angel shows up and says, "Are you all right?" It's like, oh, yes, I am, Andrew. I'm not going to damn place. I ain't ready yet. Who's gonna load my bike back up on the truck? Andrew.
And you saying that it couldn't be pretty watching you fall. You did fly through the air, and you did do a tuck and roll. You rolled perfect.
I thought actually some lady on Facebook told me that she saw me fall, right? Mm-hmm. And she even said, you did it so gracefully. And it's like, I don't know how I fell gracefully, but I actually did feel like I've done this several times in my life where it's always felt like it's been slow motion. When you go down and it's not slow motion, it's probably really bad. Because it hurts sometimes when it's slow motion, because it's coming, But wonder if everybody feels
There's
like that.
There's something about them. And I've read something, and it's all the science magazines. Really? I read something about your brain and what it does because it's hyper-focused on what's happening, and that's why it seems like it slows down.
How about anybody here, like on the TikTok? There's a whole bunch of people on there right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and stuff. For all the new people on TikTok, let me say, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey! We come here Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. when we can. Last weekend we were gone. And we're here just to chit-chat about whatever you want to chit-chat about. And we're in the Eastern Coast.
Coffee with the Rainbow Grannies.
That's right. Coffee. Oh, here's my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know these mugs. We got these mugs from, was it
Army Vet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got these mugs from Army Vet who woke up at like 5 a.m. to watch us, and she started sending us gifts. So
Kate says she's not a graceful faller. So that's what I was just wondering. Anybody else on here ever felt like when you fall, you're falling in slow motion? Because I've fallen a couple times, and when I do, it feels like, oh, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down, 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 down. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, mine.
No, I was trying to show them how.
Where you were going.
I was trying to show them how. I was trying to. See, Lee.
We're supposed to practice at home. That's the other thing. So there's beautiful drummer over at the music festival. Somebody asked, well, it was the music festival. women's music festival. So the one woman who was teaching drumming, I went into the drumming lesson, and she apparently had been in the army. She said you're supposed to practice this at home. So
The falling?
yeah, you're supposed to practice tuck and
I'm
roll.
not going to. I'm not going to practice it.
You
I'm
already know
let-
you do it naturally.
Yeah,
so
I'm
I
gonna
don't
let it
think you have to
happen on its
practice it.
own. Yeah,
Yes, I fell in slow motion the other day and just cackled at myself. That's
it's
Frankie.
amazing. First time I ever realized I fell in slow motion was
And then
I was probably I'd say in my early 40s or so, and I had a gate across my kitchen doorway. It was steps. I had to go down about 3 steps to get to my kitchen, and then there was like a little gate. And I kept the gate up because I had a dog that I could not house break. So I kept him in the kitchen so I could at least mop the floor where he was. But anyway, so I went to step over that
Yeah.
gate, and Megan was that's Megan, my daughter. She was
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Mhm.
And when I stepped over the gate, I caught my foot tip on the edge of the gate. And I did this thing that is known as like hang gliding. And I just kind of hang glide around the kitchen. Like, I said, Megan.
So you're influenced by the commercials.
Boom. I laid down on the floor and kind of grabbed for air. She looked down at me. She says, Mom, you okay? And I'm like, just leave me lay here. Because, you got to take a little while to get yourself together. You can't just pop back up. And that was when I was in my 40s. And I air hang glide now, and it's amazing, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, so Frankie, we were saying I'm 44 and so clumsy and cool. Chris, if I fall, I have to go to ER. And
I couldn't.
Yeah, and Heather's saying practice falling. I think I'm going to be the one to practice falling.
No.
Edie don't want to practice falling.
Heather is laughing at you saying about practice falling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to practice falling. I do enough without practice.
I mean, I used to take judo, and I used to practice falling for judo.
Well, when I was younger, when I was younger, I would go to the doctor, and one of the first things the doctor would say is, are you fallen? Have you fallen lately?
Mm-hmm.
And you would be like, no, and look at him like, ridiculously, like, what you doing, falling? No, I didn't fall. I'm okay. But now that I'm like wiping out every like 6 months or so, they don't ask, probably because they know they don't want to hear it. They're like, she probably went down on her way up the elevator.
I don't know.
Look,
I don't know the name here, but it says how I fall fast and hit the ground hard.
You got to work on that slow motion thing. I'm telling you, it makes life a lot more enjoyable. Because as you're going down, I don't know if that's probably like your life flashing before you. It's just that it doesn't end at the end,
Elk County's in the house, and New York City's in the house, and yes, we're from Pittsburgh. I had to practice falling when I was in theater. That's true. I should go to my actor friends and ask them to help me practice. How do I practice falling without getting hurt? I'll ask my older actor friends how to practice falling.
They probably don't fall anymore.
Probably not. Now, falling is normal. They correctly assume we fall.
That's Judy's reading comments for, let's see. Did you ladies happen to have a trip to Virginia a few months ago? Well, it was probably about a year or so ago we were in Virginia. We were down there in Brea. Or no, that's Kentucky. No, we weren't in Virginia.
No, it wasn't us. Why did they look like us? Morning, you beautiful ladies.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Wesley's saying he can't do the theater fall and roll anymore.
Hey, you guys, do me a favor. Anybody that happens to be on the TikTok, which we know you're on there because we can see the numbers, can you do me a favor and follow us on YouTube? Because I'm trying to build my numbers on YouTube. Our channel over there is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And if you go to our profile, like my profile right now on TikTok, you can click right on there. It'll take you right over. So it's all being recorded right now, so you'll be able to actually watch it later on and laugh again.
So here we go. Oh, this is what I'm worried about. Alice said I tripped over my kitten and broke my leg a few months ago. You know what Apollo does? Apollo did it to Edie yesterday. Apollo does it to me all the time. Apollo is our cat, our little gray cat. We found him
not
when he
so
was
little anymore.
A week and a half, and now he's 4 years old.
He's big.
he liked to lay down on a step in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we step down, he goes to the next step in front of us, and the next
Yeah.
one, and he crawls. And he just playing.
Why?
He's
That's not
playing
funny.
like a kitten, but he's too big to do that.
That's not funny. Yeah. Let's see. No disrespect. How old are you guys? Oh, that's not disrespectful. I'm getting ready to turn magical 65. Judy
Edie.
next week is getting ready to turn magical
63.
63. You know? Can you believe that? Judy's going to have a birthday. So then we get to be online here in our birthday suits. Oh no, I don't wear mine.
The lights will be
October.
off.
Judy gets to wear. That'll be fun. You know?
Yeah. So, I guess we should practice first.
Hi, Brenda. How you doing? It's good to see you. Let's see,
Shauna saying, when you come up to Elk County, please get hold of me. I'd love to meet you in person. Missed you last year.
Well, you know what? I don't know if we're going to make it up there this year, even though we might do it for just one day.
I can't imagine not going to Elk County on Edie's birthday. Elk County, this is a place in Pennsylvania. And we normally go up there the end of September, beginning of October, because it's
rutting season. So you hear the elks.
I was ready to say, you know, I was ready to say some bad words like humping season.
Oh my! If we happen to leave, if we happen to end up in TikTok jail, we'll be over on YouTube, Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies, because you know TikTok they try to get funny with us.
They probably don't know the word rutting, huh?
Or humping.
and you get to hit it. It's just they're roaming all over the place. You get to see these elks. They're just magnificent. I mean, we've gone there for how many years now, and I am still mesmerized and forget every time I see them how huge they are.
Yeah, we love it.
And how huge the antlers are.
Jenny's baby's walking, almost walking. Oh, Jenny, bring him up here so I can play with him.
And Jamie, they just found you guys, and I just started following you guys.
Jamie, thank you.
And then there's somebody here who's having a birthday on August 6th.
Oh, well, that's coming up. Is that next weekend?
Yeah. Well, it's
what's today?
It's tomorrow. Today is the.
What's today, guys?
Today's the 3rd.
Oh, today's the 3rd. Let's see.
So Crystal says 55 years old. I'm looking forward to making it to my 60th, especially in these times and days. Well, I'm looking forward, Crystal, I'm actually looking forward to live to be 102 years old, and I'm really realizing now it's not just in the genes. I actually have to do something if I want to achieve that and be healthy.
It's rough. I feel like I'm hit by a truck when I wake up in the morning. So I wanted to mention to this. Remember the other day when we were traveling on our trip, and I got ready to get out of the car and caught my pants pocket on my, what do you call that thing?
On your selfie holder?
Yeah, my selfie stick, which my selfie stick was really a cool selfie stick. And it opened up and made like a little, tripod.
Right.
And it was just really, really nice. And I ripped the top of it right off, caught my pants pocket on, just boom, Yeah. So anyway, look how I made this work. This is our big one.
So you've got a different.
I was able to bring it down, and I think it works nice.
I was wondering how you did that.
Yeah, it works nice.
Oh, and here, Jenny, my daughter's 5th birthday is tomorrow.
Ah, that's cool.
And Elle says I turned 61 yesterday.
Wow. Sorry, I was texting quick.
That's okay, Crystal. I figured it out. Susie, I just started watching you guys.
Well, hey, and Susie,
Frankie,
welcome.
I hook my clothes on things all the time.
Well, one time I really did it really bad. The worst time I've ever hooked my pants on something, that was when I was married before to a man. And I thought he was going to kill me.
What do you hook your pants on?
Oh,
married to a man.
God. I hooked it on the gear shift in the car. And when I sat down, it snapped that thing right off of the car. And it was like hanging there with wires. And I was afraid because I thought he would really be mad.
But accidents happen.
I know, but I was probably mad at him for something anyway.
Oh, so now he would have an excuse to be mad at you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The man is definitely the problem.
No, but I mean, it ended up okay. We had to have it repaired. I've never heard of having one of those repaired before, but it just my pocket caught on it. And when I sat down, it just said snap.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I seem to have the problem that I don't know how big my butt is, or I don't know how wide my thighs have gotten, so I keep banging into things. So Edie saw me once. What did the kitchen sink was in front of me and the oven was behind me. And what is it? I went to get something with the kitchen sink, and my butt just bam hit that oven. She thought it was going to go through the
I
wall.
thought we was going to expand the kitchen.
Yeah,
You
no, that would have been a good work. You know, that would have been a lot cheaper than hiring somebody to knock out a wall for
Hey,
it.
Lens Queen, how you doing? Thank you very much. Good morning.
I want to
Let's
say
see.
that Christopher Cooley is doing double duty here, TikTok and YouTube.
Oh
Says
boy, I know
my
that's got to be
events
crazy.
went awesome. Ohio Service Dog Awareness Week and Disability. Chris, I'm so glad you said that. I wanted to ask you about
Congratulations.
that.
I'm glad it went good for
Christopher
you.
Cooley, you know, gays doing it for themselves, queers doing it for
Oh,
themselves.
wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and
So,
now.
Chris, you know, Chris has, I guess you have a service dog, is that right, Chris? And whenever it goes places, people just aren't accustomed yet. I mean, you'd think, how long was the Disabilities Act passed?
I don't know.
How many years ago and how much information we have? And still, people at stores will ask him and say, we can't bring your dog in here. So Christopher lived in Ohio and talked with the government in Ohio and had Service Dog Awareness Week in Ohio last week. And so I'm so glad, Chris, that it went well. Wanted to give a shout out to him because, you know, we can do things for ourselves. If we need to make something happen, we can make it happen. It's kind of like the music festival. We need to hear lesbian love songs.
Mm-hmm.
We make it happen.
Yeah.
We get lesbian love songs and we have a whole festival to hear one after another after another.
Now I want to talk about the fact that I am loving O&M Coffee. I am loving it,
Thanks for
loving
making coffee
it.
this morning.
I made a spot this morning. We're down to the end of our free little bag that they sent us, and which is really, really cool. But not only that, I got online this morning.
Can I hold it up here?
Oops.
Go ahead.
Here's another one right behind you.
Okay.
I got online this morning and I ordered that triple bundle that they got because we're going to hope my sister's not watching because she's one of them sneaky watchers. You know, she one of the ones that act like she ain't watching, but she is watching, you know. But anyway, even if she is watching, I guess the surprise will be on her. I ordered the triple bundle that they have so that I can give my sister one because we had this one coffee that we were promoting. You know, because we had it at my sister,
right?
And we were promoting it and everything, and I mean, it was really good.
They're here, O&M Coffee here.
That's why I'm.
Oh, okay.
She's okay. She's okay.
I'm still having my first cup of coffee here, O&M Coffee.
So
and it is so good. It is so good. It's got Frenchy vanilla, Maui Gorge, and Jamaican meat crazy, and you love all three.
Oh, that's what. Okay, the triple bundle is 3 different. I mean, I wasn't sure. I was hoping that we would get the kind that we ordered because I'm really, really enjoying it. You know, but I'm sure I like the other ones and everything. They were very good. And I look at myself as a coffee connoisseur. I'm not a Starbucks person. Mm-hmm. You know, to me, Starbucks is too strong. You know, and too expensive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you know, I mean, if we look at dark, medium, light, we tend to both like the medium, which is nice. You know, it's nice to be compatible that way. At least we don't have to fight over coffee.
We're not going to fight over it. It's whoever gets to the kitchen and makes it first is what we get.
I want dark roast from now on.
Do you?
So when I get up in the morning,
go for it.
I'm going to make dark roast.
You can do that. I'll have to water it down.
You're going to have to beat me to the kitchen.
I always do.
The medium.
There's my belly's hanging out. Yeah, I know how her timing is.
Their beans. I mean, on purpose.
Oh, maybe that's why I don't like it. Yeah,
it's like we burnt coffee at the bottom of the pot when you let it sit too long. Fortunately, our coffee maker shuts itself off before it gets to the burnt level.
Well, you know, we were at the festival this past week, and I know primarily I wanted to talk about festival stuff tomorrow, but it was enough that went on. I could talk about it tomorrow too. But there was one coffee wagon at the
Uh-huh.
festival. And
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you that one you should look into that kind of stuff. O&M Coffee, you should look into doing festivals and stuff. They had
Oh,
themselves
yeah. Oh,
a
my.
cart or whatever you
Mhm.
call it, like a what do you call it, like a food truck almost.
Yeah.
And it had
Yeah.
coffee, and then they had some muffins and stuff like that. They was making a killing. I mean, you figure there was probably 3 food trucks and their coffee truck, and that was it. And that was for 1,000 women to eat and drink and stuff like that all week long. They made they ran out of ice cream. They ran out of all they had popsicles. The coffee truck was even had popsicles, and I didn't know it, but I heard them talking about it.
Ah. So I also want to say O&M Coffee, just because for all you dog lovers, you got to know this. They named their coffee O&M Coffee after their dogs, Oliver and Maui.
Oliver and Maui.
That's right.
Here, wait. Oliver, come here. Come here, buddy.
Maui. Woof, woof.
Come here.
I'm used to calling cat. I don't think dogs come to that.
I don't think cats come to it.
Well, I've had cats who did, but the cats I have now don't. Oh, after the pop. That's right. See, so you gotta love them. Oh, and I mean, they perfect for a festival too.
Oh,
Oliver,
Oliver,
look.
That's cool.
And
Let's see.
Afro and reggae thing. Just good to see happy rainbows.
Thank you.
And there are, if there's some questions on here, to go ahead and repeat them. I want to read again what Chris wrote here. He said, 1990 Americans with Disability Act. I have a guide dog for blind from something dog that is hidden behind here in Columbus, Ohio.
So we only have less than probably about 20 minutes, and Judy has to go, and she has to pick up her niece from the airport. So we'll only be on about 20 more minutes. So anything you want to cover or talk about right now, it's time to talk about it. So what I want to talk about real brief, mainly because I put a pre thing on Facebook letting people know we were going to talk about it, is what is your opinion about what's going on with the women's boxing in the Olympics?
In the Olympics.
So we don't know. Like I know a little bit about it, but not a lot. I don't know if I've seen like a couple different things where thank you very much for the gifts, because every time you send gifts, they all go into this little account, and at the end of the month, TikTok sends us a check, and usually it's enough to go ahead and get us a pizza or two.
Or we can order some O&M coffee.
Yes. Or we can order
that's what we did with the last.
Yeah, we sure did. That's what we did with it today. We bought O&M coffee.
So I was reading some more stuff about the whole boxing thing. If you don't know what happened, it was women's boxing, and the boxer from Italy, I guess, she was like, she lost the match in like 37 seconds.
I think it was 46 seconds. She said, I don't want to do this no more.
Right. She said that she had never been hit so hard in her life. And the accusation is that the person she was boxing against had transitioned male to female. And so after puberty, and and there'd been a whole lot of
see, that's what
they took something and ran with it, and it's not true. That's what I was thinking. This is Tree Evolution said it's not true, and that's what I started reading. But I haven't gone to any sources.
So what we were doing was we were just kind of hoping.
And but it certainly brings up the whole.
I'm sorry, I was reading another thing. Yeah. We were just kind of hoping that you guys on here have been following the news enough to be able to fill us in on what exactly is going on, so that we could share it with all the listeners. Because right now we have, let me show you this. Right now, there's our YouTube. So right now we're on the YouTube at the same time. So this is all being recorded so that people can, learn and everything, and later on learn about it.
Right. So neither thing, we have a
greatest competition
competing for the Dutch, but I think I've heard more outrage about Lady Boxer.
Yeah. So we
People
don't
are unkind, said Clarissa.
Yes, they are. But what we're saying too is we don't know if the boxer that they're complaining about is really transgender, or it was born female, or because there's been so many things pop up on the news that we don't know if she's really born
Right.
female or if she transgendered after
Right,
puberty
because
or
what happened with the news, right, is that they know the triggers.
oh
The
yeah.
triggers is trans athletes. That's the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So they just put that out there, and then everybody goes wild and crazy over this, right? All
Right.
over the controversy
Oh,
again.
and the moment you put a little young girl up against them, then it's like, oh my God, they were beating up on this little girl.
Right, and Evie said, I don't want to get hit by anyone anyway, but if I were an athlete, I would want to at least be evenly matched. And
And
supposedly,
go ahead.
they do get they do get evenly matched.
Well,
But
I think it's supposed to be
something,
like on a weight category or something like that. I
right?
think that's what it's
I mean,
supposed
because
to
in
be.
boxing, I mean, regular boxing, you're in all these categories.
Yeah,
I
there's
would
like the
think in the Olympics, they've got to
heavyweights
do it
and
too.
lightweights and all that stuff.
So,
So
so
I
maybe, I don't know, what I was reading is that this particular person was born female, and that in the boxing world, they do a testosterone test. And that some people testosterone might rise enough in them. Hormones are hormones, it's not an exact science either. Everything's a spectrum for it. I mean, you see older women start getting more testosterone, and that's when they start getting the mustaches that they didn't have before. It's like it changes all the time. I don't know. So I guess what I'm thinking more of is why the news like to do these triggers and piss people off and instead of just reporting the news. At
well
least they're
because
saying we all have testosterone.
well they all of course they do that so that people want to watch. I mean the
Yeah.
same as like when I put that thing out last night letting people know we were going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about this because I knew
Mm-hmm.
it would trigger a lot of interest where people would come
Well,
on and
because people already have an opinion on it.
right, but that's what I was hoping
Yeah.
for. I was hoping that people would come on and give us their opinion, of what they think about this.
Tree evolution said usually it's by weight and class, right? I am sure that will be discussed. And Dynamics is saying it's the media's job to get your attention.
That's it.
And Tree Evolution, people want ratings and viewers. And Margaret, people should just do their own research.
Well, that's what we're trying to
And
do is, oh, look, I got a new,
uh,
yeah, and that's what we're trying to do because like I went to one thing and read about, where there was the XY chromosome was there, and then I went to another thing where it was like, no, there wasn't the XY and there wasn't, and it was just like, I don't know what they're doing, but I know that the young lady that is in question is built.
yeah.
And I know that girl got arms like I used to have. One day she gonna be sitting at the table talking about, damn.
And neither say she had competed before, but it's just an issue now. And Tree Evolution, yeah, I want to ask you, Tree Evolution, are you a boxer? Because you seem to know a lot about boxing. You jumped right in there and like trying to correct the story. So I'm curious. Okay, we've got one friend a woman who did boxing, and I just find it fascinating. Somehow, do you know I've been married twice before I married Edie, both times to women. After the second one fell through, I got really into boxing. I was watching boxing nonstop. I mean, and why?
It's fun. I we went to see like boxing
amateur
matches
boxing. Now
right.
that was fun over in Ohio.
We saw one up here too in Monroeville.
Oh, that's
remember?
right.
That was good too.
It's from a boxing school. Margaret says one article people jump on a bandwagon. It's definitely a dilemma for that boxer.
They said adorable cat. I was wondering where he was at.
Oh, Tree Evolution, no, but my son wrestled and he had to match up evenly, right?
Oh yeah.
Right. So we got hi from Louisiana.
Dynamic Demi, hi from Louisiana. Let's see. He had to make sure certain. Let's see. Sandy's our new follower. Ooh, Sandy.
Oh, yeah, to make a certain weight.
Thank you very much for being the newest follower. Let's see. I only play an A co-ed team so
that's from O&M Coffee. And Lisa, I've gone to boxing matches too. Love it. Minnesota here. Hey, and Amanda, where y'all from?
Hey, we're from Pittsburgh,
Ooh,
Pennsylvania.
look, Brazil's in the
Oh
house.
my goodness.
We
You know
miss you,
what?
Brazil. We
We do
miss
miss
you.
everybody from Brazil. We used to have 25% of our fan base from Brazil. Somehow TikTok had sent out a whole bunch of our stuff to Brazil. And you talk about some nice people. Those
Yeah.
people were so nice, and the way they commented on our videos and interacted with us and everything was just sweet, you know?
So we got Margaret from Mississippi and
Hey,
Clarissa from Texas, Tree Evolution
Revolution.
from Atlanta, Mike, and are you
Mike,
Steeler fans? Well,
yes, I am.
and
Yes,
Susie
we
from
are.
Louisiana. I love when the Steelers play. I get to go take a walk, and it's
So,
so
Mickey, good
peaceful in the
morning to you
neighborhood when the
too.
Steelers are playing. Did you get that?
Yes,
Liz from Massachusetts, Melody from California, Mimi from North Carolina.
married to my wife for 13 years.
Wow,
That's Margaret Webb.
congratulations, Margaret.
Congratulations. 13's your lucky number, isn't it?
Yeah, Beach from Tennessee, Beverly from Texas. Wow, everybody coming in from all over.
Wow. You know what? And you guys only have about 15 minutes of us left because Judy has to go out today and pick up her niece from the airport. So I'm going
Mikey
to
from
go over
Tennessee,
and sit down in my chair and
Nita from Iowa, and what? And go up with your kitty cat and go
yeah,
take a nap,
yeah, I'm
huh?
probably going to take a nap.
What time were you up this morning? You
I
were up
didn't
earlier
even
than me.
no, I wasn't up that early, but I think it's a pattern now. It's like you get up, you have coffee, you do a little bit of something, and then by early morning, you take a nap again. It's
Uh,
amazing how that works.
Steeler sent me a compliment about my hair. Thank you.
Thank
So, what
you.
all do you want to talk about? A long time ago when we started, somebody asked, should I come out to my parents? And somebody else responded, only if you're ready.
Yeah, they said
Um,
that this morning. Oh, here
mm-hmm,
I missed
mm-hmm.
it.
Oh, we were talking about the bicycle and
Let's see. I'm
tuck
sad
and
my
roll.
wife is leaving for Ohio today. Oh, Liz. Hopefully she'll be back. Ohio's not like it's not like gone off the map. Still, Ohio is still there. We drive to it in less than an hour. Let's see. I just woke up, but I want to take a nap. I know, Clarissa. I know.
I'm finally waking up, waking up. Thank you, O&M, for your coffee.
Amanda,
Mm.
thank you for being the latest follower. So do me a favor, everybody that's in here, if you're not following, follow right now so I can run down through the list and I'll see follow down the screen here.
And Margaret's saying our neighbor calls us the Rainbow Aunties.
Ah,
Yeah.
let's see. She's going for in 2.5 weeks. Oh, she'll be back. It's gonna be okay. That gives you
Yeah.
time to rest for about a week, and then after that, do some real heavy duty cleaning and like some stuff around the house, like paint a room that you'd like to have or something. Because
Is
Judy
that what
goes
you're
out of
doing, Albert?
town like that,
Mhm.
and usually I rest for a little while, and then I
Mhm.
get this thought like, boy, I'd like to redo the bathroom, or one time I put a new backsplash in the kitchen while she was
Mhm.
gone. Now that was heavy duty work.
Yeah, where?
So, but
Let
I
me
won't do that
see.
no more.
Hi,
There's
everyone. What part
Clarissa's
of
a
a...
new follower and Nita's a new follower. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just reading Missy saying, hi, everyone. What part of Ohio do you go to?
I'm originally from Bel Air, which is right across the river from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Where the
So,
casino is. I'm
yeah.
surprised. I'm surprised. I used to go to the casino when I met Edie. I loved going across the river to the casino because there was Kentucky Derby was going on. I would bet on the horses. And so I want to ask you, Edie, when you met me
Mm-hmm.
and you saw me going over there to gamble,
Mm-hmm.
did you think I was a gambler? Like an all the time gambler? Did it cross your mind?
Well, no, because you didn't drop a whole bundle, and you
That
didn't,
that's
and you didn't want to go a lot.
what did I do? Drop $2 bet?
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like you wanted to go all the time or nothing like
Uh-huh.
that. I was all about let's go over and see what we can eat. I'm not into the gambling thing or nothing like that. So to me, it's like I don't know. I don't get into it at all. But we are going for Judy's birthday. She wants to go to the casino for her birthday, and
That's
she
true.
wants to roll the dice
Right. And that's all.
and
That's all I want
play.
to do is roll the dice.
What is that thing you want to play? Like it's
It's
roulette
called
or
no. It's called crap. Shooting
oh,
craps.
she wants to shoot craps. Now, you know what? I used to shoot craps when I was young.
Oh, you never told me that. So
Yeah, I
you
used
know
to
what
go
the
to
rules
Wheeling
are?
Island. Used to go to Wheeling Island in this young man's house, and we'd shoot
Yeah.
craps, right?
So you know
But
how
what
they
I
play?
found out was, I'm gonna tell you what I found out about craps.
Yeah. It's crap.
It's crap. I found out that those young men that didn't have a job, and I did have a job, was kind of sitting there during the day waiting on me.
Yeah.
And when I'd get there in the evening ready to shoot some craps,
Yeah.
they's all sitting there, yeah. You know, I thank God I at least had the sense to like realize that, wait a minute, something ain't up right here. You know, I mean, I could win sometime, I could lose sometime, but they
Yeah.
played all the time. You know, they knew, and it bam. I love to hear the men talk. You never shot craps with people like in a house like that, right?
No, my uncles used to play, but I never got to play with them.
Yeah, well, that's good. Cause I'm telling you, some of them, I love how they talk. Talk about talking junk. Oh my God, they got all these little lines they say as they shoot the dice. You know, it's a bam. You know, up your mama's bam.
Get
you know,
out,
oh, just
get
all
out.
kind of little stuff. You know, just say whatever pops into their mind, and then you know, it's not always 7 come 11. Nothing sweet like that, is it?
It's like dirty crap. Huh? It's like men being men in the locker room again. And Wesley said, I love watching the horses. My father and I would go and he'd bet, and Wesley would pick out the horses for him.
Right.
So,
Thank you, Danielle.
My idea going there to shoot crap is that I'll just take a fixed amount of money. I really hate going.
Did you see how she did with her hand? She said a fixed amount of money. I was thinking a fixed amount of money. Go ahead. It's your money, though.
Like no more than $100, if even $100.
That don't last long. We'll be there about 10 minutes. Do you think I can have a piece of pizza before you blow that? I want a piece of pizza and maybe a pop.
Look, it's the first time ever. Yeah, we can get you that.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll get it from outside before we get to, because the casino will rip you off.
Yeah, but you got free pop there, remember?
Oh, okay. So you got to get the pizza so you can get the free pop.
No, just
okay. We'll bring the pizza in and then we'll get.
I don't think we're allowed to carry in food. Can you see us, Rainbow Grannies, carrying in a picnic basket? We'll take a picnic basket to the casino.
I'll pull out my money and say, "Look, I'm shooting crap. Don't leave me alone." The buffet is good, says Chris.
You know what? We've been trying to watch our weight, Chris. I heard they don't even do crab legs on the buffets no more.
No.
Used to be crab legs on the buffet. You know why? Because they figured out that people like me will go there and we ain't eat nothing else except for crab legs. We're gonna sit there for a good hour and just
so you're
and then rest
on something cheap like
spaghetti. No, we ain't have no pasta salad or nothing like that. No, we're going right in there and crab leg it up.
So I played crap twice at a casino. The first time, the guy was real nice and teaching us how to play. It was a daytime and nobody was there except, my family and me. And I came out $15 ahead. And you got to play for a while. It's not like it's just one shot, you
that
lose,
was you
you're
and
done.
Your family?
Yeah.
That wasn't at the casino. That was at home?
No. At the casino. Because none of us knew how to play. This is when my niece turned 21 and we said, let's go gambling. And my family does not gamble. They look at the odds. They say, this is stupid. I'm not giving them my money. And that's it. My mom gave my niece $20 and said, just blow the $20 and do something fun. She could not do it besides her own money, right? But my mom wanted her to do it for her because she couldn't go to the casino. She could not blow that. I said, $2 bet no horses. She could not do it.
Well, I almost hate to say this. When my daughter turned 21, that's what we did too. I took her to the casino, and then there was a little tiny piece of me that worried about it because I'm not that we have gamblers in our family. We have drinkers in our family, but not that we have gamblers in our family. But I was worried about it, because I see where people can get caught up in that crap. You know what I mean? Craps. People get caught up in craps. But she didn't. She had a good time, and we couldn't even figure out how to work those machines. We didn't know if we won or not.
Machines aren't even fun anymore. When I was little, you could do this with the machine. We were on the gambling floor, because my dad saw a penny machine and thought that was for kids. He didn't grow up here. And you pulled a lever until somebody came and said, no, he said, it's a penny machine. It's like, yeah, it's for adults only. But now you just push a button. I mean, there's nothing even mechanical anymore.
Yeah. Morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us.
The second time I played crap, you were with me, and there was nobody else at the table, so I wanted to learn the rules and stuff. So I had to throw the dice. They said, make sure you hit the back wall.
Mhm.
So I kept throwing so hard they would hit the back wall and fall out. Hit the back, and I tried to do it softer, but it's like I. Well, anyway, go to my birthday just for fun.
Right.
If I win anything, I do. If I lose my money, I do. It's just like going out to a show or something. You know, you don't
Right.
get your money back. You're just entertained.
That's it.
And that evening, then I want to go to a show. But you know, we're not going to be at the casino that long.
I really, that's the same with me. I can't do it because it does. It feels like I would rather give my money to like a person on the street, you know, or maybe pay for one of them special massages. We got $100 to blow. Why don't we go get one of them special massages?
Okay.
You know, my lower back's hurting. Would you rub it?
Hello.
Here, anybody got any money? Throw Judy some hundreds right now. Oh,
Amber said, "Good morning, Edie and Judy." Hey, Amber.
Good morning, Amber. It's nice to see you. Thank you. Let's see. I used to deal it. Oh,
I used to work there. I'm going to give my Chihuahua a bath today.
Ooh, lucky you.
Tall Lisa, yes, and Nanny. Good morning, ladies. And Eric is here on YouTube. Good morning from Ohio.
Hey, morning, Eric. Thank you very much for joining us. I want to thank everybody for joining us on YouTube and on TikTok. We've had a great time this morning. Judy's going to get ready and be leaving. If there's anything you want to talk about real quick, type it in there because we're going to be leaving in a few minutes here.
A few minutes. And Amber's saying, "Did you have a good trip?" And we did. We did officially. Tall Lisa officially retired from Alabama.
Congratulations,
Amber. We're going to talk
Lisa.
more about the trip tomorrow.
Yes, Amber, definitely tune in tomorrow. We're going to tell you all about the lesbian festival. 1,000 women running around through the woods in Michigan. Whew. Right. Good Lord.
I thought you were going to say in their birthday suits. It really wasn't in their birthday.
No, but we can't, you know. I mean, there was a few people here and there in the birthday suits. You know, and I did get an official title while we were there, but we won't talk about that now. We'll talk about that later. I remember I'm officially. I'm not your official Rainbow Granny all the time. I keep my freak on. Anyway, let's see. Yay, I want to go somewhere. Do you want to go somewhere? Come on up to Pittsburgh. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. We're going to. Let's see. I hope everyone has a safe, amazing trip. That's from Michelle. Thank you. And then Carm J, have a wonderful day. And user with a bunch of numbers. Hey, ladies, it's Rhea.
You had to make a new account. Is this your first account?
I think that's Rhea, my buddy from, Rhea. Why don't you give yourself a name? I would call you the Banana Woman. Remember I came home and told you about Rhea?
This is from Trailblazers.
Wait. Is that Rhea? Are you from Trailblazers? Is that the Rhea? Rhea from Trailblazers. Come on, Rhea, tape for me because we only got a couple minutes here. Let's see. Rob says, she said,
that's me.
Banana Woman. That would be a good name for you on here. I guess you could go by Rhea, and then I definitely know who you are. Let's see.
Well, if she says I'm Banana Woman, you'll know who she is.
I don't know who you are.
Nita, thank you for sharing your time with us. I'm so glad I stumbled onto your live.
Thank you, Nita.
Too, Nita. Come back. We'll be back here tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Yes, 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We come on Saturdays and Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. And we usually stay till 10 having coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We love to chit chat. We love for you to type in your comments and stuff so we can share them with you. Judy has to make a little trip today, so I'm just going to be sitting back in my chair texting with Rhea, probably the banana lady, because I heard they got a sale on bananas down there. I heard they got a sale on bananas.
Gotta bring some more banana to Trailblazers.
I am.
Bring one.
I'm coming with a whole big old box of bananas, and then I'm hoping that everybody will do a TikTok video with me, and we can all just line up and do something, to some music, like,
and not get put in TikTok jail.
Yeah. But some of them are ornerier than others.
Yeah. Kimmy said, friendly reminder. Okay, hear this, everybody. You are loved. You are enough, and you matter. Have a great day and night.
Thank you very much,
Love
Kimmy.
much love.
Thank you
There
very
we
much.
go.
Bye, ladies. Bye, gentlemen. Bye, whoever. We appreciate you all. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Rocket City, I gotta say, mind us of the mom. Come back tomorrow, Rocket City.
Come back
here
and tell us
tomorrow.
about it tomorrow.
We'll be here 8 a.m. Eastern time. We're from Pittsburgh. Come join us. Want to know where y'all from too? We got lots of good stuff to talk about tomorrow.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
We were in lesbian town.
Oh man, we was in we were having a good time, So we're gonna have a good time tomorrow telling you all about it.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.